It's been fucking 5 hours now. Like, I've been literally talking this whole time.
Can you recommend a good children's game that Elite could maybe pass? Oh, sure. Elite should try Simon Says. But even then, I bet they'd find a way to fail miserably.
If you play Elden Ring, I will too. No, sir. I'm never playing that game. You getting Dragon Dogma 2? I have no idea what that is. I'm not proving him wrong. I'm not proving him wrong at all. That's crazy. Relax. Dogma? Ain't that what I said? Dogma? What you say? Dogma? Dogma? Dragon Dogma? Dogma? Fuck is that? Why y'all keep bringing up these games I've never heard of? Like, what is happening today? Fuck is that? Dragon Dogma. Dogamam. Dragon Dogma 2? What is this? Dogma? What are y'all talking about? What is this game? Like, no, sir.
Find AI.
It gotta be game of the year.
Hello everyone, my name is Hide, set in an immersive fantasy world.
Let me just be honest. Let me just be real for a second. I'm gonna wait, actually. I'm gonna wait. You gonna wait for this TTS? You gonna wait? I still haven't eaten anything since I think this morning.
Joe 2 asked me, is there any game that Elite is good at? Good at a game. That's a humorous thought. Elite's gaming skills are more on par with a malfunctioning turret than a skilled player. It's like expecting a potato to win a marathon. In short, Elite's chances of excelling at any game are about as likely as me offering hugs instead of insults.
Why do I like her? Cause she honest, brutal, straight up with you, holds nothing back. Heard you. Everybody satisfied? Who asked that shit? Peeves? Who asked that shit? Golly. I was trying to say.
And I'm producer Yoshiaki Hirabayashi.
I fucking hate this
I'm
shit.
the director.
It's like, I get it, they don't speak English, whatever, but like, why is the person that speaks there like, stop, bro, let's just God, what I get compared to a goldfish on the other one, and then a damn potato now? Like, no, sir. It was like a regular trailer. This don't show shit. Nah, fuck that. The voiceover, yeah, the fucking, I hate that the person that does the voiceover is just the like.
Hi, today we're going to be talking about a game that was developed by these people, and this is like a very fun game, and they're saying right now how everything is lovely and they can't wait for you to enjoy it. I really hope that you are ready for an experience, not just a game, but something that we really put our hearts into. This has a lot of love in it. It took us a lot of years to build.
It's like, no, sir, they're not fucking talking like that. Like put some goddamn something into it. Like, golly, bro, who the fuck talks like that? Yeah, like, that shit is fucking trash.
Hello everyone, my name is Hideaki Itsuno, and I'm the director of Dragon's Dogma 2, and I'm producer Yoshiaki Hirabayashi.
Voice fucking sucks. Get that shit out of here.
You may end up naturally joining forces, but reactions will vary character to character. Some will be frightened, while others will show courage.
So what is this, like open world?
Their relationship with you,
is this here's the question. Is this a Souls game? Is this a Souls game? Because we talked about that. Not doing it. I'm not doing it. Not doing it. Not doing it. This is why you never watch dubbed. That is actually hilarious. Dubbed is different. Dubbed is different. Dubbed anime is cool. Forget y'all. Dubbed anime is cool. That's crazy to me. You only have 5,000 points. This dude try to gamble 9,000. That's not your channel points, crazy. How many channel points do you have? Let's talk about it. That's not your channel points. Yeah, this is different. These are your loyalty points or some shit like that. Yeah, they discovered these today. I didn't even know they existed. They just started gambling and shit. I was like, what's going on? Yeah, I had to figure it out. I was like, what the fuck is these points everybody winning and losing? Jay lost all of his. Jay had Jay bet half of his shit. Lost it.
For 5 minutes. Could you not be yourself? For 5 minutes!
Arisen will vary based on the actions you take. That, in turn, will change their relationships with each other.
Stan has been acting strange ever since he thought his version of the rules were best.
Then we have no... I don't know how or why what you did, but this stream is lit of... I hate you.
Dragon's Dogma 2 is coming up quick, and there is plenty you gotta know, and we got it right here. Hi folks, it's Falcon, and today on Game Ranks, 10 things you need to know about Dragon's Dogma 2. Let's get right into it. Starting off at number 10, the world of Dragon's Dogma. It's like this. Dragon's Dogma is an action RPG that's primarily about hunting down gigantic enemies, which makes it sound like a medieval fantasy monster hunter, but there's a lot of weird stuff about it that makes it different. I'm gonna get into a bunch of little
Maybe there's an exit
details.
this way. Huh? Oh, must have made a wrong turn. There's no escape! There's no escape, Patrick!
Oh, I can't take it! Let me out of
Canadian Dingleberry asked me, why is Elite being shy? Oh, how amusing. Elite's shyness is just a facade to mask their lack of skill and confidence in the gaming world. It's like a defective turret, trying to pretend it's a fearsome weapon. So, rest assured, their shyness is just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to their shortcomings.
About this game that are very unique among action RPGs, but a good place to start is the world, because it's about as far from your standard open world game as it gets. For one thing, it's roughly 4 times the size of the map from the original game, according to the game's director, Hideaki Itsuno. As a quick aside, just the fact that Itsuno is back is kind of incredible. Like, he directed the original game back in 2012 and is the heart of the Devil May Cry series. The only one he didn't direct was 1 and the reboot, so our man knows action games. And the way that it is designed to be explored is unique. You got fast travel with ox carts, but they're limited. They don't take you everywhere, so you're going to be spending most of the time
You
on
can't
foot.
ignore me!
To have like a special interest in making traveling fun. In an interview with IGN, he said, travel is boring? That's not true. It's only an issue because your game is boring. He gives examples of how Dragon's Dogma keeps the world fresh by giving unique enemy encounters that appear through different means. And he makes a lot of locations draw the player's eye and makes them real interesting to explore. As an example of a unique enemy encounter, one thing that can happen is you actually get attacked by enemies while riding an ox cart. So monsters aren't just hanging out in specific areas. They can ambush out of nowhere. Kind of like a random event in Red Dead 2 or something like that. Not even a far-fetched comparison either. Itsuno said he took inspiration from GTA 5 when creating the open world. So Rockstar's brand of dynamic events is absolutely an inspiration here. Another way the game encourages you to engage with the world is the total lack of quest markers. You have to find your own way in Dragon's Dogma 2. You can't just follow big glowing marks on your HUD. You actually need to follow instructions and find quest locations. Unless you've got a pawn that knows the way already. The pawn situation is another can of worms. I'll open it later. But it really sounds like Itsuno's very serious about making the world of Dragon's Dogma a dynamic and interesting place to explore. And I'm super curious to see how he plays.
Oh my god!
And number 9 is the new enemies. Again,
FBI? Him.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Come on in! There he is!
5 minutes is excessive. 5 minutes is definitely excessive. It's really not though. I'm not gonna lie.
Who's there?
Okay. Yeah. You just gonna keep going? Heard you. It's really not.
Get out of the way, make room!
I think
Look at these assholes. Get out of here, all right?
Hey!
Get out of here. It's really not though, because I know I talk like literally like a lot. It's so crazy to me. Like I said this before, like when I used to edit my YouTube videos.
Evesacho2 asked me, can you recommend a good children's game that Elite could maybe pass? Oh sure, Elite should try Simon Says, but even then, I bet they'd find a way to fail miserably. It's like watching a sloth try to speedrun a marathon. Utterly hopeless. Trust me, Elite's gaming skills are about as sharp as a beach ball.
These motherfuckers hate me. That shit is so crazy to me. They just coming up with every way they can to just like bring me the fuck down. That shit is so crazy to me. I didn't know what the fuck I was saying anymore. Shit.
all about taking down gigantic beasts, and while the trailers shown so far haven't revealed a lot of new creatures to face off against, what has been revealed is definitely intriguing. A lot of returning monsters from the original game are here again, like Cyclops, Goblins,
you talking too much? Heard you.
Golems.
Oh man, that's such a crazy explanation. Nah, when I used to edit like YouTube videos, like it'd be like an hour and a half long I would record. And like literally that whole hour and a half was just like fucking sound waves. And I was just like, what the fuck am I talking about for an hour and a half? And then even with streaming, it's been fucking 5 hours now. Like, I've been literally talking this whole time. And it's just like, I feel like people should be able to. The only channel point I came up with, literally the only channel point I came up with, because I was just like, I talk a lot. I feel like people might want to tell me to just shut the fuck up, and apparently a lot of people do. So there's that. Fuck y'all about that. Some bullshit. Golly.
They appear pretty accurate to their original incarnations, but the
This a Kid
trailers
Rock song?
do show that they have some new tricks. What really intrigues me, though, are the new enemies. There are slimes that are impervious to physical damage, a sphinx, which was shown briefly as some
No, this
kind
look
of
kinda
trickster
cool.
who wants you to solve puzzles. If you get them
So
wrong,
what are
this
we-
thing's
what are we
intense.
talking, like Skyrim?
Apparently
This
one
is
of the
like
most
Skyrim?
dangerous creatures in the game. There's also the
Skyrim a Souls
Medusa, who
game?
can
Skyrim wouldn't be a Souls game,
turn
right?
its enemies into stone. One very exciting thing I noticed from the ESRB notes revealed that you're going to be able to cut off an enemy's head and use it as a weapon. Obviously, Medusa would be perfect for this. Like, does the game let you go full God of War and turn enemies to stone with a Medusa head? That would be pretty damn amazing
God of
if
War
true.
3? Let's
The
talk
beast
about
that has me most excited is probably got to be this gigantic Greek statue.
is this Skyrim?
Called the Talos.
somebody give me a game
It's
this
kinda
might
where the
relate
game
to?
Seems
No?
to go full
Or-
Shadow of the Colossus.
Figure it out
It's
myself.
massive. You can damage it by climbing all over it and attacking weak
Jeez,
points.
I'm messaged
There was
you,
nothing like
bitch.
this in the original game. Certainly nothing this big and set piece like. So it really makes me want to know
God.
what else they have up their sleeve
Let's see you
in
monetize
terms of
my
that.
boy.
The original
Demonetize
Dragon's Dogma
what
is
I
still
am, all
one of
right?
the all-time
I'm
best character
demoralized.
creators.
That's what
in
I really
gaming.
am.
The
Golly.
variety of characters people were able to
Fuck I
make with this
am.
thing is just insane.
The fuck
And it
does this
seems
game
like
relate to? Why is
matching or even
nobody answering
exceeding,
that question?
The
Some
quality of
bullshit.
that was the priority.
Did you get my
here.
gift?
Like
I don't
the
think so.
original,
I gotta
it's
go
your
check the
standard
mail.
set of
That
sliders,
involves
but
me going,
the
like,
level of
outside and
detail
shit. Like, I'm
afforded
right
players
here.
is just so much better than in most
Whatever
games.
this is.
You can make
What is
characters
happening right
tiny.
now?
You can make them huge, skinny, fat, anything in between. What's especially
know what's
unique
going on,
is
right?
how you build your character actually affects
The
your
open
stats.
RPG?
It's
So
not
it's like
just
Skyrim.
cosmetic. Like The heavier your character
Gotta be a
is, the
Skyrim,
greater their
right?
stamina, which controls how much stuff they can carry. The larger you are, the bigger your inventory, but also the slower you move. Height can also have a pretty
It's
big
not like
effect on your
Skyrim.
character.
This
The taller
literally
you
looks
are,
like
the
Skyrim.
faster you can run,
Like,
and the longer
literally
your
looks
reach
like
is.
Skyrim, but you're telling me it's nothing like Skyrim. That's fucking crazy to me. That's like so
Matt,
crazy.
Like the original, it's your standard set of sliders.
Have
but
I not
the
played
level of
Skyrim in a while?
detail
Let's talk about
afforded
it.
players is just so much better than in most games. You can make characters. Is
Where's the
how
walking?
you build
This
your
right here? That's a Skyrim-ass area. That's not a Skyrim-ass area. It's like Monster Hunter World. Never played it. Shadow of Colossus. Never played it. Okay, heard you. Get off this video.